What's going on, guys? Jared here, bringing a brand new YouTube video, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Polaris Sportsman 450. Now I have four things that I'm going to rate it out of and just talk to you guys about. The first one, I have to write this down because my brain's not that good anymore, is storage. The second thing is price. The third thing is comfortability, how comfortable it is when you're driving it. And the fourth thing is speed. So with the comfortable and the speed, we're going to take it out and drive it around and talk to you guys with the GoPro on. And then at the end, I'm going to give it a Jared score. And the Jared score is just going to be out of everything. So the first thing we're talking about is storage on the Polaris 450. Now, if you guys look at the ATV, my filmer Kendra, also my girlfriend, you guys can see that back seat. Imagine that thing's not there. So in the front, you got this little thing with a bar. And at the back, all you have is this plastic thing. That's it. Just this plastic thing. We just got this, so ignore this, but just this plastic thing right here. This, nothing lifts up and there's nothing underneath it. Nothing at all. Just metal. And then the actual plastic for the ATV. Underneath the seat is all wires and thing. I think there might be a small storage thing underneath the seat. I'm not too sure. But where I know there is storage is right here. These little rubber flaps. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. But we just pull that up. I don't know if you guys can see it. You just pull up, pull down, and there's one on each side of the ATV. Boom, boom, and then this thing lifts up. Like so. And your battery is now in the front of the ATV, not in the back or underneath the seat, where batteries are used to be kept on ATVs if you've driven older ATVs. So this is your main storage compartment. This is perfect for like a couple water bottles. You can put your cell phone in here in case you're going over, like if you're going really fast in the back trails and hitting bumpy roads and stuff and you don't have zippers on your pocket, boom, throw your phone in here and away you go. Your license and registration and all that stuff, your trail pass and all that can fit perfectly in here. But that's really about it. Like I can throw my GoPro and stuff, but usually I'm probably gonna have my girl in the back with me, so she's just gonna be carrying my camera bag most of the time. But we'll see. And that's really your only storage you got right here. So there's this cubby, this little front pocket here, your battery, and then a storage compartment that comes with the owner membership, and there's some other nuts and bolts. But again, do your own research before you buy an ATV like I did. And this is the one I went with. So the next thing is price. How much is a Polaris 450 going to cost you in Canada? And everywhere in Canada is going to be different, so I'm just going to say in Durham, the Durham region of Ontario. That's right? Durham region of Ontario. I think there's no other. I think that's the word I'm looking for. So I got this at Spoiled Sports. Shout out to them. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but this is where I picked up my ATV. Guys, they always have ATVs in stocks to my knowledge. Like, we good? Okay, so they always have ATVs in stocks. Actually, we went there earlier and they had 4 new ones just sitting in a box. So they always have them. Spoiled Sports Polaris. Google that if you guys live in the Durham region. Check them out. Awesome people, great management, super friendly, and will be able to answer any one of your questions. So I talked to them, and this thing was $74.99. That's not including the freight charge. Like buying a new car, you gotta pay for it to be delivered to the lot. Plus taxes. When you walk out the door, you're looking around $9,495. Just over $9,000 for a brand new 2021 Polaris Sportsman. This is the 450. Obviously, the 570 and the 800, so on and so forth, are different prices. You can Google those. But that is the price for the 450, and it's a really good price. It's not that bad if you think about it, for brand new 2021. So that is your price. The third thing is comfortability, and the fourth thing is speed. So we're going to put the GoPro on it, and I'm going to take it out. Another thing I want to say is how easy this thing is to start. So what we're going to do actually is, so this back seat, we're going to take this off for you because this is not installed yet. This comes separately. If you guys want to know how much this costs you, this is going to run up to around $400 for a brand new one. This came out of the box, brand new, about $400. $405 actually, if I remember correctly. Obviously, this is Canadian prices, not American. Everything It'll probably be cheaper if you're watching this video in America. But yeah, I have a video coming up on how this thing actually goes on the ATV, so stay tuned to that. It'll be the next video. But how easy this thing is to start. So your key goes right here, right up front. You turn it on, your screen's gonna pop up. It's gonna read Polaris. Now what you gotta do is you gotta pull in your all brake. This controls all your brakes. Turn the key. Simple, super easy. And to turn it off, that's all you do. Super, super easy. This is your everything brake. This is your front brake and your back brake. So this will control both brakes. This is the brake that you're gonna be using like 95% of the time. Now, if you're going down a super, super steep hill, if you guys come over on this side, you guys have a back brake, which is right here. And it only controls the back brakes. So if you're going down a super, super steep hill, you would only push your back brakes because you don't want all your brakes going. You want to just slide down the hill as slow as possible. That's obviously if it's a steep hill. So super easy to start, super easy to drive. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to take this off because it's not installed yet, and we're going to take it out, and then we're going to do the comfort and the speed and how fast you can get going on it. And so again, this is a single person ATV. Right before we go, this is a single person ATV, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Kendra on the back of it with me. Now Kendra's only about like 110 pounds and I'm 200 pounds, so it's about 300 pounds. I believe the capacity for this thing is just under 500, just shy of 500, like 480 or 475, so keep that in mind. The pulling capacity is 1350 to my knowledge. I think it's 1350 or 1400 LBS pounds for the Polaris 450. So I'm gonna pause that, switch it over, and do that. So we'll be right back. Okay, so right before we take it out, guys, I'm gonna sit on it, and we have my girl sitting on it. So this is without the back seat on, and obviously I have tons of room. I'm perfectly comfortable. I can drive this thing, and I can even scoot back a bit. But take in that she is petite. Okay, and I can even move up. I'm perfectly comfortable driving like this, and there's no seat on it right now. But when the seat goes on, there's so much more room for the driver. So keep that in mind if you guys don't have a seat, that there is room for two people. Obviously, it's not going to be as comfortable because she has to hold on to my waist now instead of the handlebars on the seat. But like I said, tons of room. I'm good to drive. So let's take it out for comfortability. See you guys in a second. All right, guys. So we got the GoPro going. We're going to sit on top. Hopefully, it's a good view. I hope you guys can hear me. But always safety first, seatbelt, which is why I can't have Kendra on the back of it, because we don't have two helmets right now. The other one's up at the cottage. All right, let's start this thing up. Oh, I can't breathe. Alright, guys. Obviously, right here is where you put it in high, low, neutral, reverse, or park. You know what you do is just go up, and you're good to go. Alright. Hopefully you guys have a good view. I got the seatbelt on. Woo-wee, it's cold, boys. But I'm going to do a voiceover so you guys can know what I was talking about when I was driving, because I don't think you guys could hear me. But driving it by yourself with no one on it, I give it a 5 out of 5. It's super comfortable. The seats are nice. You're not feeling like you're on something really poor and built cheap. You feel nice and secure and safe and really nice on the bum. The cushioning's really nice. It's kind of cold out, so my hands are kind of cold, but it throttles really good. I think I got to 20 kilometers in like a couple seconds there. But yeah, I think that's going to do it, guys. So all together, we're going to switch back to the camera to talk about this. 1 second. All right, guys. So we just took it out on the Osmo Action. Same thing as a GoPro. I just took it for a little spin up and down. There is a break-in period with this thing. It is about 5 to 10 miles. I don't know what that is in kilometers. I'll put it in the text below the video. Before you can really start giving this thing some, a good beating to it, you got to break it in. It says in the owner management or manual. Sorry, fudge me, that was terrible. How long the break-in period it is and stuff like that. Now the top speed, to my knowledge, is 60 kilometers an hour. That's how fast the 450 will go. Is about 60 kilometers an hour. 60 miles per hour, because I'm on miles right now, not kilometers. So I think that's 80 in kilometers, right? Something like that. I can't remember. I'll look it up. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it. I've never done a review in my life, so let me know how I do. And I got to cut out some parts, obviously. But anyways, thanks so much for blowing up my last video with the ATV. This thing is definitely, I would say, a 4 out of 4.5. The only thing I wish they had was more storage, because having storage is obviously the best thing ever. But besides that, this thing is definitely worth the price. Comfortable, it's amazing. Speed's really good for a 450. And take it in when you guys are in the back trails. There's a lot of bumps and stuff, so you can't really be pushing 80 kilometers an hour. You're gonna hit a bump and you're gonna be fucked. But yeah, definitely a 4.5 out of 5, guys. I would just fix the storage and this thing would be a 5-star overall. But again, thanks so much for watching the video. Thanks for blowing up, guys. We're almost at 100 subscribers. I think we're at 80 subscribers, so I love you guys all, and we'll see you guys real soon. Peace.